Hey there, good morning. So thank you so much for all the comments on the sleeper cell band practice. Bob is doing a lot better. His hand, he has one finger it's not bending correctly, but other than that, he's figuring out just how to play. He's playing pretty much I'd say like 90%. But he's still not able to grab onto the stick totally, and it sucks because when I watch him play, I can tell like he's struggling to get full 100% back, but he is rocking, no doubt about it. Bobby rock and roll Delcor. So yeah, and Pat is a total comedian. I'll tell you a little bit about these guys. So I met Bob in 5th grade. Maybe I already told you guys this. I don't know. I'll tell you again. And we were friends like 5th grade, and then I changed schools, and we were friends again in 7th grade. Then I went to school across town because the only punk rockers really in the city were all the way across town. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to go to this fucked up junior high school, where I get picked on, with one other kid that I knew. He's actually on here too. He helped put together the Rock and Rail tape. We were in Vampire Circus together. Yeah, my buddy David French. He is a wealth of punk knowledge from that era. He'll chime in once in a while. He was the only guy in Furcrest that was my age into punk like I was. So I had a bunch of friends across town, so I was like, all right, I'm going to just travel across town, because I don't want to get picked on. I mean, there was like, I'd get picked on by everybody, I mean, it was like, there was one other girl, Laura, and she wasn't as much into hardcore punk, but she liked Devo and stuff like that. Really cool woman. In fact, it turned out that she helped introduce me to John Grant, who I was in Noxious Fumes and Subvert with. So meeting her was very, very important, actually. So she was one of my only friends that I continued to be friends with from Hunt. So in 8th grade, I go across town. Anyway, so I lost contact with Bob like early on. He went and did his own thing, and then we reconnected through Pat, years later, and that's pretty amazing. He's such a good guy. And Pat, I met at Jason Lee in 8th grade, and Pat's one of those guys. He's left-handed. He is a songwriter. He plays piano, writes songs on piano. He writes songs on acoustic guitar. Bass isn't even as much as his main instrument. It's his like 3rd instrument, if not 4th. Probably 3rd. I don't know if he plays any other instruments. But he's a damn good singer. So yeah, so that would be 3rd instrument, because singing, guitar, piano, and then bass. So yeah, 4th instrument. So Pat's incredibly talented. When I first got to Jason Lee, I had a few punk friends that I had met, and it was a big relief. But then there was just some other kids that were just more artistic and just interesting people. And I remember when I first met Pat, I went down to the drama room, and I hear somebody playing this amazing like boogie-woogie type piano, and all the cutest girls are just all around the piano, like watching this kid. And I didn't know who it was exactly. I mean, it could have been an adult playing, and I get up there and it's like it's another kid, and I recognized him, at drama class, because drama just was one of the first classes I took there. And we became friends pretty quick. He played in a band in junior high school too, Yellow Snow. So anyway, that's how I met those guys. So we have a deeper bond as friends you know, over a long period of time, you know. So this band is like, we've been together for like 10 years, and we'll record our second album. Though we've done like some kind of self-made albums that didn't get actually pressed professionally, but we have like, I don't know, probably 40, 50 songs, something like that. A lot of them we don't remember, you know. Sometimes they're hard to remember. Oh yeah, one other thing. There's some guy that leaves comments, just a video, and I think he's ZeroCool1, and he left a comment, and it was Green Day early years. So I'm watching it, and Billy Joe says he must have been asked the first show that he saw, and he says the first show, and he says a band called No Dogs at the Gilman Street. Now, he told me it was the Christ on Parade Neurosis Subvert show. So only thing I can think of is that the first like bigger show that he went to, because it sounded like he just went to see his friend's band. I don't know the details around it, but he told me that was the first show that he saw. So the Subvert Christ on Parade Neurosis show, I think it was right around New Year's Eve, probably the very end of '87. I'm pretty sure. It may have been 88, but I think it was 87, actually. Yeah, I'm almost positive about that. You can probably look that up. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, ZeroCool leaves videos for comments, and yeah, I don't know, you know, sometimes I don't know if he's trying to make a point or something, like, you know, like something like that. It's like, what, are you trying to prove me wrong, or what are you doing, bud? You know, I mean, yeah, but it's cool. I like your comments, man. You leave some interesting videos. I'm not going to read into it, but they're just to fact check again. That's what Billy Joe told me. So, and it makes sense. I mean, he goes to see a friend's band, maybe for a show he says he saw again. But anyway, I just told you that. So anyway, all right.